Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending with wherever you are in this part of the world. Welcome back to Buhera at Shumbasville, where relaxation is simplified, where we are building our rural retirement homestead in Buhera, Zimbabwe. Thank you to you all my subscribers for your ongoing support, commenting, tuning in, sharing, liking. And thank you to you all, those who are watching from the balcony terraces and those who have just bumped into my channel. Please do consider subscribing. In this video, I am going to update you as work still in progress. So many things happening at Buhera and Shumbasville, but some of the work or job is coming to an end, and some of it continues to be work in progress, and some of it is new developments. So I will be updating you on each and every thing that will be happening at the Shumbasville estate. So in this video, guys, we have finished, as you can see, we have finished harvesting our crops. And it is that time again of letting our livestock cattle go wherever they want to go to graze, because everybody has finished harvesting. Chirimo tavakusairira mombe. So what we are doing now is we are making sure, since we have finished our harvesting and there are so many leftovers in the fields of the maize stem, and some of the stems that we could not put up padara still, the broken ones, they are the ones now the cattle is feasting on. So we decided to, when we let our cattle go grazing freely during the day, when they come back in the evening, we are locking them in the fields so that they can enjoy themselves, so that they can enjoy and to make sure we utilize any of the leftovers in the fields. So we leave them there overnight, and then in the morning we just let them out, go grazing independently. This is good as well because kana kune mwedzi, they can graze throughout the night. They can graze anytime they feels like grazing because the feed is there and they can't leave. They are stuck inside. And we continue making sure we secure our paddocks, which we have already done, and the homestead fence, the right round the whole homestead. We have completed part of it. The other part is still work in progress, which I will also show you in another video. And what we are also trying to do is to make sure we train our cattle to go freely and come back. It happened before, but last year it didn't happen. I think we failed to do so. So yes, this is where we are. We are making sure we utilize everything. And in terms of the progress on our maize system, we managed to put up most of it, which again I'll show you in one of the videos when we were finalizing on that task. And we're still ongoing with our bricks. We haven't finished. That is another thing as well. That is work in progress. But in terms of the harvesting, all is done. No issues with that. So on our bricks, guys, so far, we have managed to nearly flatten the ground. This is where we are going to do our kitchen garden, just behind the house. And the other reason why we decided to do our own farm bricks, it's because we wanted to flatten this area where the anthill was. And then we were thinking, rather than just flattening it up, digging and spreading the soil, it was also going to be useful if we can just use the soil to make our own farm bricks. Even though it's cheaper to buy, but there are disadvantages and advantages of buying. You are not 100% sure of the quality of the bricks. You are also, some of these are molding trays. When you use them, because these days they are being made by different companies, everyone will tell you, yes, I know how to do it, yes, I know how to do it, but then they'll start to expand, which means it alters the size of the bricks. So having our own molding trays and having the work being done behind the house, it also gives us that opportunity to make sure we monitor everything. Feeding our cattle, our livestock. It is that time again of the dry season where we need to make sure we supplement our livestock. They need nutrients. The grass is dry, everything is dry. They haven't got adequate nutrients. So we are starting as well, feeding them, giving them some supplements. I have done one video last year when we were mixing and making sure we were feeding our cattle the right nutrients that they need to prevent diseases, to prevent them losing weight. And once they lose weight, obviously they can easily be attacked by diseases, as well as the production will go really down. So we want to have more calves this year or early next year. So that's why we need to make sure all these things is done on time. So we are cleaning, make sure before we start, the feeding pens are clean. We have two, one within the crawl and the other one within one of the paddocks. The paddock that is very close to the house in case we have any sick cattle or those who are about to give birth or those who are new. That's where we feed them in the other paddock. So in this one is the one, as soon as they comes in from Mafuro or Kwazninga, they'll come straight to meet their feed. We are also trying, we need to make sure we train them to come back on their own, because guys, it's not easy. These cattle, when you let them out, now that they're independent, they'll just go scatter. And you have to leave the house around 1-ish, 2-ish to go and start looking for them to bring them back. So yes, continuation, work in progress. Our bricks, this is where we are. We finished the soil, the mixture. Now we are clearing the last mixture so that we can now start mixing, that heap on my left. We just needed to mix it, and that will be the last mix that we are going to have. So this is how far we have gone, guys. This is not easy. This is really, really, really hard work. It's not easy. You can see, and basically without our community, either way, whether we were going to buy the bricks or we were going to make them ourselves, without the community, guys, we wouldn't be where we are. We wouldn't be able to make or to get so much bricks if we don't have anyone selling them to us, if we don't have anyone making them for us. So like I said, either way, our community are very important, is very important to us. We need each other. We are happy, we are working, we are understanding each other. So far so good, and we pray the bonding will continue getting more and more stronger. So yes, we are using our own trays. Like I said, the ones that we bought, there were 5, like they have 5 compartments. We used them for 1 day. The second day, the heart expanded. So basically, you can imagine if this was done somewhere else, people might not have noticed it. So yes, back on feeding our livestock, we have purchased our feeds from South Africa as usual. We also purchase locally to support locals, and we are mixing. We have started, mixing. We have started feeding our cattle, even though we haven't had an opportunity as yet to take the maize stem for grinding so that we can also add to these feeds. It helps us because it reduces the cost at the same time, and we will also end up utilizing mashanga, the maize stem. We'll end up utilizing anything that we have at the homestead. That is the good thing about it, so that we will be able to make sure our cattle, our livestock are having adequate nutrients. It's a dry season now. They need the winter blocks. They need to be fed. We need them to give us more cows this year or early next year. And we also need to make sure they are healthy, because a healthy livestock, it means you also get healthy yields. So on that one, we have to make sure everything is perfectly done. And on our bricks, the farm bricks, guys, that I was talking about, this is the last heap of the soil that we are mixing now. Our kitchen garden is coming up really nice. This is where the kitchen garden is gonna go. And as the time progresses, that building right in front of me with those 3 doors, the first door being the flush toilet. Let me show you. It's coming up. I've just moved the camera for you to see how hard the guys are working. So we need to mix now all that heap. We need to mix it. Okay. So those 3 doors coming up. The first door is the flush toilet. The mid one is the bathroom. The last one is the blade toilet. That one is going to go. We're going to demolish it. But for now, we still need it. But once everything at the homestead, once the house is complete, we are going to demolish it. For now, we need it. We need the outside toilet. So we're using it. But once the house is complete, we are going to put the outside toilet attached to the home helpers accommodation. That's where it will be. So far, this is where we are, guys. Like, I'm always highly appreciating of our locals, our casual workers. They are always there for us, guys. We are helping each other, and we continue the bonding. We'll continue bonding more and getting more stronger. And this is where we are now, our final batch. The plan was to have 50,000 bricks because we have the anthill, and both of them are good to make our own farm bricks. But as you can see, like myself, as I can see, these guys are getting really tired. They are so tired. Physically, they are tired. But their mind, because they need money, you can't blame them. It's like an addiction, isn't it? You want to continue getting more. But you're looking at it, I have decided that this is enough for now. The contract remains theirs. When we need more bricks, they can still come and give us the other half. Because the plan was the 50,000 bricks, meaning we're going to have 2 sets of people, one doing 25, another one doing 25. But we couldn't manage to get the other set. So we managed to get these ones, and these ones, they were saying yes, they'll be able to do 50, but guys, this is not an easy job. We also need to look at health and safety. So I said no, for now we can do whatever we have managed to get out of this until we will stop, and then later on the job is theirs, the contract is theirs, they can come back and do the other half whenever we are both ready, for them physically ready and for us as well pocket ready. So this is where we are. This is our last soil, our last mixture, and then after this I'll show you again the next step when they are preparing to kupisa shitina. When they're preparing for that, their final stages, I will be taking you through as well, guys. So for now, this is where we are, and I'll also show you a video of all the bricks once they complete this mixture they are doing. I'll show you everything, like exactly where we are. Everything will be, I'll be updating you. So for now, guys, I'll say thank you so much for your ongoing support, your ongoing sharing, liking and commenting. Please do continue liking, sharing, commenting. Your advice, your comments do help us to improve, guys. Help us. We need to make sure everything we are doing at our homestead is perfecto. We don't want to concentrate more on repairs. Once something is done, it's done. We move on to the next. So yes, thank you so much, guys. See you in another video.